Uh, the the city or the town is called Sherford, and as you can see, there are many things here. What can you see in the map? What's there in the city? For example, there is a petrol station. ¿Qué más? There are.
There is a stadium.
Yes, correct.
There is a church.
There is a church.
There is cinema.
There is a cinema. Yeah.
There is a museum.
Uh-huh.
There is a hotel.
There is a hotel. Yeah, correct.
There is a supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bank.
There is a bank. Uh-huh. Yes. There is a river. No, here there is a river. How do you say puentes? O puente. There is a bridge. No?
Bridge.
It's a bridge.
Bridge.
There is a bridge.
How do
Okay.
you pronounce?
Uh-huh.
How
Yes.
do you pronounce statue? Statue or
There
statua?
is a statue. Yeah, there is a statue here.
Okay.
A monument también puede ser. There is a monument or a statue. Okay, so we're going to listen directions. We are going to start next to the hotel, next to the Bristol Hotel. Donde dice you are here. There always we start from there, no? When we give directions, it's important to know the street names and to give details. When we're giving directions here in Mexico, it's a little bit complicated because Mexican people don't know how to give directions because they tend to lose people or people get lost because of the directions. So in English, you have to be more specific. That's why you need to learn all the street names or at least give more details, more information about what is around. Yeah. Always you have to give it information what is around, no? For example, there is a river, a bridge, a school near there. The prepositions are also important. Left, right, left, on the right, on the left, opposite or in front of, opposite or in front of, behind, detrás. Onto means en tal, dentro de tal calle o sobre tal calle, onto. Onto o into también puede ser. Onto, into. At the runabout, hay que identificar lugares con la preposición at the runabout. You'll see, yeah, verás, you will see a bank, you will see a statue, yeah, etc. So we have to be very specific when we give directions in English, okay? So listen to the sat nav. Sat nav, it means satellite navigation, que es más conocido por Google Maps, ¿no? Remember that Google Maps, they give you directions, no? All right, listen and check and write the correct preposition, please.
9.11 Sat-nav directions.
Continue along George Street, past the Bristol Hotel and over the bridge. At the roundabout, take the first exit on the left and drive down Park Hill. In 200 yards, at the junction, turn right onto Bagley Wood Road. Continue up the hill along Bagley Wood Road and through the wood. Drive under the railway bridge and the destination is on your right. Sherford petrol station.
9.11. Sat-nav directions.
Continue along George Street, past the Bristol Hotel and over the bridge. At the roundabout, take the first exit on the left and drive down Park Hill. In 200 yards, at the junction, turn right onto Bagley Wood Road. Continue up the hill along Bagley Wood Road and through the wood. Drive under the railway bridge and the destination is on your right. Sherford petrol station.
So come along, continue along, no todo derecho, continue along George Street.
Past
Pasando, past the Bristol Hotel, correct? Where else? And
hotel and over the bridge.
over the bridge, correct.
At the roundabout.
Correct, at the runabout. Take the first exit, yeah, en la glorieta, at the runabout. Take the first exit on the left. That's why you have to be very specific on the left. Drive, because we are driving in a car, you know, drive, pero también puede ser go, walk, ¿no? Drive.
Down.
Yes, exactly. Down. So some streets, some roads, street and road are synonyms, right? It can be down or it can be the opposite.
Street and what?
It
Are
can.
synonyms?
So some streets or roads can be down, porque son de bajada, and others can be opposite of down. Hello, opposite of down.
Up.
Oh,
Up.
yes, exactly, no? So you can give direction, no? Walk up, yeah. Ve hacia arriba o camina hacia arriba, walk up, drive up the hill, ¿no? Normalmente cuando tenemos una colina o es una subida, we say go up, go down, huh? So in 200 yards, we don't, here in Mexico, we don't use yards, we use meters, ¿no? Meters. At the junction, en la intersección, junction, turn right.
Onto.
Onto. Whenever we mention street, it's necessary to write onto or on, ¿vale? Es necesario mencionar on o onto. Onto Bagley Wood Road, on Emiliano Zapata Avenue, on Juarez Boulevard, yes? Continue through.
Up.
Up. Continue up the hill along Bagley Wood Road and
Through.
Through the woods. Through the wood, because as you can see, there is a wood, a bosque. So through, because we are between the woods, atravesando. Drive.
Under.
On there. Here, no se alcanza a ver. You can barely see here. There is a bridge, like a tunnel, and you go under. Yes, you go under the railway bridge, and the destination is
Sherford Petrol station.
On
No, yeah. We know that it's petrol station, but the preposition, you have to be very
On.
specific.
is
On.
On the right, on your right, on the left, ¿no? También hay que especificar de qué lado está. On your right, on the left side, no, side. Yeah, you see, it is easier. Aunque parece complicado, it's simpler. Es un poco más simpler because whenever you give direction here in Mexico, todo derecho hasta topar con pared. What is that? When a foreigner, when a stranger from a different country comes here, he get lost because todo derecho hasta topar con pared is not possible, no? So we have to give details. We have to be more specific. Yeah, there is more information. Yeah. Describe as much as possible. If you don't remember the street names, you can describe as much as possible. Okay? Let's do the listening. Yeah. So you will always start here. Siempre van a empezar aquí. You have to know, you have to identify where does it finish or what is the final destination. Ready? ¿Listos?
Nine point 12. Directions. 1.
Go along George Street, past the hotel and over the river. Turn right at the roundabout. Go along Lake Road with the lake on your left and then take the first turning on the left onto Station Road. Keep going along Station Road and you'll see it in front of you. The road stops there, so you can't miss it.
2.
Continue along George Street. At the roundabout, take the third exit onto Lake Road. Continue along Lake Road. In 100 yards, at the roundabout, turn left onto High Street. Continue along High Street and drive under the bridge. The destination is on your right.
3. Go over the bridge and when you come to the roundabout, follow the sign to the town centre. You'll come to another roundabout and you want to go straight over that one and drive into Town Hall Square. Keep left, past the statue and take the road on the left where there's traffic lights. You'll see it on your right and there's a car park opposite on your left.
Okay, one more time. Remember, you always start here. Where do you finish? What is the destination?
9.12. Directions. 1.
Go along George Street, past the hotel and over the river. Turn right at the roundabout. Go along Lake Road with the lake on your left and then take the first turning on the left onto Station Road. Keep going along Station Road and you'll see it in front of you. The road stops there, so you can't miss it.
2.
Continue along George Street. At the roundabout, take the third exit onto Lake Road. Continue along Lake Road. In 100 yards, at the roundabout, turn left onto High Street. Continue along High Street and drive under the bridge. The destination is on your right.
3. Go over the bridge and when you come to the roundabout, follow the sign to the town centre. You'll come to another roundabout and you want to go straight over that one and drive into Town Hall Square. Keep left, past the statue and take the road on the left where there's traffic lights. You'll see it on your right and there's a car park opposite on your left.
Okay, so where does it finish? Number 1.
Mm,
in
train-
a
train
train
station.
station.
Yeah, are you sure? ¿Seguros?
Yes.
Yes, correct. Because
9.
it says go along George Street, past the hotel, over the bridge. Yeah, over the bridge or over the river también puede ser. Turn right at the roundabout. Turn right, hay que doblar hacia la derecha. Along road, Lake Road, along, todo derecho. With the lake on your left. Aquí está lake, el lago, on your left. And take the first turning into the left, onto Station Road. Keep going, sigue yendo derecho, keep going along, and you'll see, verás, you'll see in front of you, the road stops there. You can't miss it, no te pierdes, o no lo puedes perder, o no, yeah, you can't miss it. Number 2, where does it finish?
In a church.
Supermarket.
¿Alguien da más?
Okay.
I think it's a church.
You think it's a church, supermarket, and the answer is supermarket. Yeah, it says continue along George Street at the roundabout, take the third exit on the Lake Road. Yeah, continuamos aquí, Lake Road. Continue along Lake Road. We are going to continue in 100 yards at the roundabout, turn left. Yes, turn left. So it is in High Street, no? In High Street. So continue along High Street and drive under the bridge. Yeah, here is under the bridge. Aunque no se vea tal cual como puente, it's under the bridge, que es más como túnel, no? It's a tunnel. So you through the tunnel, no? The destination is on your right. It's the supermarket. Number 3, where does it finish?
In a stadium.
¿Alguien da más?
Museum, no?
Museum, stadium, other, no? Stadium, it is the correct answer. So the same, no? Go over the bridge. When you come the roundabout, here the roundabout, follow the sign to the town center. Hay que seguir la town center. Yeah, you'll come to another roundabout. Ya no dice la calle como tal, but it says the other roundabout. Follow the sign to the town center. You want to go straight over, todo derecho de la glorieta, ¿no? Go straight over and drive into Town Hall, yeah? In Town Hall Square. Square es el Zócalo, yeah? El Zócalo. Keep left, past the statue, yeah? Keep left, past the statue. Take the road on the left where there is traffic lights, yeah? And you'll see on your right, yeah, ya estando en esta calle, you'll see on the right, yeah, there is a car opposite, ¿no? Hay un car opposite, ¿no? Pareciera ser que la entrada está aquí, here, pero te manda hasta acá, ¿no? Entonces, lo correcto sería, it's past the statue, and it's on the left, ¿no? The stadium in front of
Museum.
the museum. O puede ser solamente sería in front of the museum o across the museum, next to the museum, podría ser, yeah? But anyways. Okay, guys, so we're not going to practice this, maybe tomorrow if we have time. Instead, we're going to be on the next page here. La siguiente página, describing a place, ¿vale? Describing a place. We have relative pronouns, ¿vale? Relative pronouns. We have which, who, and where, que parecen como preguntas. They look like questions, but they are not questions, yeah? So read about the relative pronoun which, who, and where, and decide what is it about, if it's about places, things, or people. Okay, we have examples here. Natalia, can you help me reading? I had a guidebook. Mr. Natalia? Vianney, can you help me reading?
Yes, teacher. Grammar is sport. We can use which, who, and where to join sentences. Complete the rules with the words places, things, or people. We use which for.
I had.
I had a guidebook. It was really useful. I had a guidebook which was really useful.
Yes, correct. So here, the thing that is repeated is book, guidebook, or it, no? So
It says
it is for
things.
things, exactly. In order not to repeat or to join ideas, join es unir. Or two sentences, we use these words, no? Another example, please, Richard.
Yes. We use where for well down. That's Buckingham Palace. The Queen lives in it. The Buckingham Palace where the Queen lives.
What is the Buckingham Palace? It's a
It's a place.
place, exactly. Here we are joining these sentences. It's another way not to make a pause or not to put a period, no? So that's why we write where, because we are talking we're talking about a place, no? In it, ya se omite, we omit in it is not necessary. Yeah. And finally, please, can you read Alfonso?
Yes, teacher. We use who for. It like you meet Andrea. She lives in the same street as me. It like you to meet Andrea who lives
Lives.
lives in the same street as me.
Andrea is a place, a thing, or people.
Mm,
Andrea is place, thing, or people.
Peop-
People, of course, no? So here, in order not to repeat or not to say she, we can use who lives. This is when we want to make a long and complete sentence instead of making two post sentences. We can join this sentence in a long sentence, yeah. These two sentences in only one, or idea in only one, okay? Right, so let's do the exercise number 2, guys. So in your notebook, please, or in a piece of paper, in a sheet of paper, can you do this part, please? Join these two sentences and decide, like the examples that you have here, but you have to decide if it's which, who, or where. Vale? So do it. You have 7 minutes. Yeah, you have 5 minutes. Yeah, because we have to check.
Teacher,
Hi.
yo tengo una duda con we use which for think.
For things, yeah. O for places también, a veces se sustituyen también lugares, ¿no?
Okay.
Ujú. So try to do it and we'll check. Yeah, try to do it and we'll check here. Okay, so let's see if you were correct. Yes, I'll show you the. There are some other possibility. It's only in number one. Yeah. So number one, can you help me reading, Marlene?
We are stating of the old personage,
Uh-huh.
which is my favorite hotel.
Correct. It is correct like that, or also because it's a place where my favorite hotel is. Tendría que ser hasta acá, el is at the end. Yes, so you can write which or where. But if you write where, you have to move the verb to be more logical. Yeah. Next. Number 2, please. Andrea Michelle.
We went to Amsterdam, where my brother lives.
Correct. And the other is removed. Yeah. Number 3, Natalia. There's not Natalia. Okay.
We meet the hotel owner who
Was
was very friendly.
correct. Yes. Who was very friendly. Next, please. Mariela.
I got a new car, which is much faster than my old one.
And Richard, finally.
Yes, we